Okay, so we're going to use a weapon that doesn't require some materials, I think. We'll do the journey. I updated the stream title too, so now I'm not clickbaiting anymore. Okay, it's a little clickbait. Oof. Well, rip world's first. I keep saying I'm gonna go back to my Deus Ex run, but I'm kind of just like Deus Ex out at the moment. It's not a bad game or anything. I just like, I'm like that. I'll play a bunch of games and then I'll get burnt out and I stop playing the game for a bit. But then I'll come back to it. What a shame. Parry practice. Nuts. Hold up. I know how to parry. See, I told you I know how to parry. See? Easy. Wave to death. Standard procedure in Boletaria. Couldn't eat grass to death, that guy. He's just like that sometimes. Debated. I wonder if this guy heals at low HP. Let's back off and see if he does. These guys are a bit stupider than the other ones in the later parts of the game. This guy's clearly not playing with a full deck of cards. Sorry, I know, I'm just like playing around with this guy. Streamer, why aren't you killing anything? This game's supposed to be hard. Maybe one day I'll actually incorporate the 3-1 skip into a no-death run. Because technically you can do it. It's a little sequence breaking, but it's not like going out of bounds. I assume it's not counted in a glitchless run. They don't use that skip, but I don't know. Nobody runs glitchless, so. Uh-oh, we're gonna get DMCA'd by Sony. We're playing this old game. I gotta turn the music off real quick. Play some Chrono Trigger music instead. Square won't copy strike me for that. Hey, what the hell? Don't worry, guys. We're gonna get the Dragon God this time. He doesn't stand a chance. I lost barely any health from that fight. I guess what I'll do is I'm gonna use Scimitar, partially upgraded Scimitar for the majority of the run, just so that I can kill one archdemon. So we'll do 1-1, 2-1, so we can upgrade the Scimitar, and then 4-1, 4-2, 4-3, and then we can get to 1-2 and 1-3. Seems easy enough. It's gonna be mostly a Knight's Sword run. Though I'm thinking I might just use the longsword for the majority. Not really sure. I'm trying to think about it from the perspective of materials. I might just dupe. That's what I'm thinking I might do. Because it doesn't cost a lot of souls to buy materials. But it costs a lot of time to farm. Any chance of a blue blood sword? Yeah, I've done one of those before. How about if the broken sword drops, I'll do a blue blood sword. That's how I'll do it. Let's see if we get some RNG going here. Because honestly, the blue blood sword would probably be faster to do than the Knight sword. Mostly because I have to save 20k to use the Knight sword. I think it's 20k. It's a ridiculously expensive sword. Thanks, guys. Just line up in a conga line for me. I knew I was gonna get hit. Anybody? Nothing. I knew I was getting hit there. Oh, I thought that was an item I saw. Hold up. Wow. There's still a lot of dudes to kill though, so it's not like we're flat out of luck. Anything? No. Normally I would run through everything, but since we're trying to see if we can get a broken sword to drop, I might as well just kill everybody on the way. 69 damage. Nice. It'd be nice if they put a broken sword somewhere closer. Free firebomb though. Thanks, bye. Killed him so he didn't throw a bomb when I was trying to stab this guy in the face. That was faster than I expected. Whoa, hey, barrel. Don't do that. Guys, over here, come on. I'm pretty sure the fire guys can drop broken swords. I think. Nothing. Corner camping. Well, hey, yoink. Let's fat roll over this boulder. Nice. I'm pretty good at video games. If he dropped his knight sword, that would have been great too. But I've only ever seen him drop that weapon in like one... Where was it that he dropped it? He probably dropped it in like one of the later areas. Nothing. We got a lot of dudes to deal with down here, so maybe one of them will drop it. It seems to be like every time I'm trying to get a weapon, they don't drop it. It's usually after that. Oh, hey, you're not... There we go. Somebody dropped something. Nope. Yeah, they've only been dropping grass. They haven't even been dropping any turpentine. I would prefer turpentine, so I'd have more for boss fights. Well, there's a couple more areas with a lot of them in it, so it's... We'll see how it goes. This area down here, the powder magazine in the next area. Oh, I forgot to take the mail breaker off. Alright, protect me, Ostrava. Turpentine. More grass. I Lamau? That Ostrava is really good with the jokes, you know. They've given me almost everything except for sword and shield. What? Game, why are you not giving me my... There it is. Get grassed. Thanks. I'm pressing the combination, Miyazaki. Alright. Here's like 7, 8 dudes. Got 5 of them. So it's 8. Got somebody to drop something. More grass. Some stones. Oh, he dropped? Nope. What? I didn't do full damage from a backstab. Guillotine axe, please? Nope. I knew he was back there. Wow, all grass. Whoops, all grass. Wow, no luck. There's only 2 dudes left. Oh wait, forgot about these guys. Maybe one of them? No, there's one guy. Nope. Okay, so there's 2 dudes left on the ramparts down the castle, or down the wall. Come here. Thanks. He gave me the good attack. He did not. We're doing a thing to get some items real quick. So the second he starts throwing out fire, just run all the way down here, but stop running before you run out of stamina. That way you can get all your stamina back and continue running a little bit faster. That keeps Drake boy over there a little bit longer. I always forget that's a shield. The ring that I want to try getting right now is right here. And then you just stand like, yeah. There we go. Got all the items. Don't have to worry about getting them again. I mean, technically, you can come over here once the world's in pure white. The dragons leave. But it's just faster to do it this way. Alright, I don't think there were any draglings on this bridge. But we'll give it a look. I'm fairly certain it's all soldiers. There are no draglings. Okay. All soldiers, several crossbow guys, several spear guys, several swords guys. Two draglings down in this corridor, and then there are two draglings on the landing. Nothing from him either. Damn, what the fuck? Normally I would just run through. But they do not play nice. Alright. Can he? Doesn't seem like it. The hoplite, I don't think reacts to you until you get lowered down. Like, once you hit this landing right here, he starts attacking you from a distance. Yeah, there it is. And then, if you wanted to... Good tracking there, Miyazaki. Wasn't even looking directly at me. So let's see. That guy drop anything when he fell? There he did. He did drop something. More grass. Rip run, unfortunately. One large shard, though. I didn't get the keylage. Or, not the keylage, the scimitar. I knew I forgot to do something. Miyazaki! Miyazaki! Hardstone. Need more hardstone. You know, I am very urged to just say screw it and just dupe. The thing about the Knight Sword is I don't think it requires more materials than this sword does. Let me see. Nope, it does not. It uses the same amount. So that was like 15 minutes. I think. I'll check time when I reload. There. 24 minutes. Button mashing ASMR, anyone?
What is the...
Well, what were the requirements for this weapon so I don't have to worry about that later? 14 strength. Exactly enough. Planned. Calculated, really.
Strength be granted so the world might be mended.
Think this is enough?
So the world might be mended.
Not. No. Hold up. Maybe like this. It looks alright. The leggings, they look kind of funny. The pointed shoes.
But I would be.
Oh wait. Hold on. I can use my cunning for this. Forgot about this. I can just use the mail breaker for 2. I feel like that'd be a pretty good alternative to upgrading a weapon needlessly. Something. I don't know, man. I'm just gonna have to wing it. Cause I usually have like a very set path that I take, and it's mostly just for expediency. But this one's weird. Cause I need to kill at least one archdemon just to get to the weapon. So what is this? Let's see how this goes. That's pretty good damage. Sharpstone. Of course. Yeah, we can just use the mail breaker for a portion of the run then. This should have a really high crit rate, so it should pretty decent damage on these guys. Yep. Just kill the dangerous one. If they have pickaxe, no, they did. Get back, dog. Okay. Got a shard. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll just dupe. I'm thinking. I'm still thinking. It's like, what's the point of doing a run if you just dupe? It's probably because I'm so used to doing a run with like a single weapon. Because I feel like it's supposed to add some challenge to the game, but it's like having knowledge of the game is pretty important too. Got our chunk. Hardstone. There's one more guy we're gonna get with Sharpstone. There we go. Although, technically, I could just go kill Flamelurker now. That's what I could do. I can kill Flamelurker and fight Dragon God early. Yeah. Okay. Got Grace down. More Grace down. It seems if you need shards, these guys are pretty reliable all of a sudden. thinking.
All done?
Here we go. +5 mail breaker. Should be decent enough damage for now. There's another large shard that I can get here too. But I think I needed 2. Yeah, I only have 1. Not bad. Ooh, free shard. Wow. Just upgrading it 5 times gave it like an extra 100 damage for backstab. And it has a really good amount of... It does a lot of damage for the amount of stamina that it consumes per attack, too. Yeah, like this game, no lie, favors fast weapons with low stamina consumption. So like daggers, for example, are like some of the strongest weapons in this game. Secret dagger being like pretty much my like top contender for like best weapon in the game. Its speed just outclasses a lot of weapons. Wow, that missed. Holy smokes. I was thinking about a bow. I remember determining the last playthrough. I only needed so many level ups on a bow to make it viable for killing the Storm King. But honestly, I didn't think it was worth the time. Especially in this run, I'm not gonna have enough points or enough upgrade materials for it. Oh, come on, I rolled, Miyazaki. better to one-hand it. So that is one of the few weapons that is better to one-hand. Same with the daggers. One-hand secret dagger with sticky white stuff. Shrek. Everyone with it.
Soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul of...
What? I didn't do full riposte damage with this. I did 285 as opposed to the 399. Hold up. Yeah, there it is. There's full damage. Man, these weapons do the same thing. Thanks. But sometimes you're not gonna get full riposte damage. I never understand why. I thought it was just direct damage weapons that do that, but apparently it does it on rapiers too. Weird. Trying to think if there was anything else I needed. Not really. Oh, that's this. I always forget which one's the soul, which one's the sword. Getting hit. I didn't get hit. He shot me from the wrong side. Well, I was gonna try to backstab him, but that didn't go so well. So I panicked. What? It didn't work. I did more two-handing. over here, please. Time to go get myself some more health. Because all the enemies in this next area hit like a truck. I also took somebody else's advice and decided I should just start equipping the soul items to my hotbar instead of just popping them in my inventory. I usually just did that as a thing to like fill time and junk. But most of the time there's not really that much downtime, you know? I'm pretty much just running from one point to another at this point. I said point twice. I don't think I need anything greater than Late Moon. Don't need soul remains. Though I might... You know what? I will get soul remains, but I'm going to only use them once. Hold up. There's one sketch area that I would usually clear with a bow, but since I'm not getting a bow... Five hits. Alright, so if you stand like right here, you can put your shield off too, it helps. It literally helps, because it changes the way that these guys lock onto you, so you just stand right here. And that's like a really super safe way of dealing with those guys. Oh yeah, you notice my... I don't do very much damage. But if I backstab, it's pretty good. Alright, it's not this area right here that I was worried about. But I grabbed this just to get these guys out of the way. But that's why I had the moongrass out, mostly because of them. If I get hit, I can more or less heal back really quick. Alright, so next, do the laser. He did not do the laser, which makes it even safer to get around him. You hug the wall, so that way it makes him move. We stay here to break line of sight with those ghosts. One of them can still, like this guy right here, if he sees you, he can shoot his laser from all the way over here. But there's also the guy up on the landing that we had to deal with. There's like a possibility that he would fire his laser from all the way over there too. And those lasers hit really, really hard. This armor doesn't do very good against their attacks. And then this one's, I think it's just straight up. Yeah, you can run past that guy. But this one's the one you want to throw a soul remain for. There we go. No point in standing there trying to kill him. I'm not doing that much damage. Fudge. I blew up the one I didn't want to blow up. Well, this is gonna take a bit. You can use these orbs to blow these guys up. It's way faster than me stabbing them. I'm trying to see if there's one that comes back over here. It looks like no. No, that's not too bad. Never mind. One, two. Sucker stone because I'm a sucker. I feel like Animal Crossing did the sucker bit too. It's a pretty good spiritual successor to Demon Souls' Sucker Stone. There's an animal, or there's a fish that you can catch called the sucker fish. And its whole ploy is supposed to make it look like a whale or a shark when you catch it. But the moment you get it and it says, huh, I guess that makes me a sucker. Because it's like the exact same size as a shark by its silhouette. Somebody will probably say, nah, it's not. But I think it is. So what's this versus Dark Souls? This is the game that inspired Dark Souls. Technically, yes. It's the inspiration for Dark Souls. It's made by the same team and the same developer and everything. Huh? Okay, so this is not as bad of damage as I thought it would be. Ooh. The weapon's just a little bit unruly, though. Okay. You stand too close, he does more than a couple attacks at a time. It's not obvious, but this guy is blind. So if you take a couple of pokes at him and then back off, he loses sight of you. Or he stops sensing you. Whoa, he almost hit me right in the face, but I stopped him. Okay, let's just use another buff. I was trying to not do that because I like using buffs. And I don't feel like farming for more. Stab him in the butt. In the butt. I wish you could lock onto his leg or something. Yeah, that shockwave is busted for whatever reason. You can just walk right through it. I know you can roll through that, but I don't know the timing really well. Ooh, I got... Okay, that. I got greedy. I thought he was gonna stop paying attention to me when I buffed. Okay, that's pretty good. Alright, now we just need to kill Storm Ruler, or Storm King. Just need to level up again. I'd rather have more health than not enough health.
Soul of the mind, key to life's ether.
That's enough health, I think, for now.
Lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted.
One more point to get
thy
enough int. Yeah, we'll use it.
soul of the mind, key to life's ether.
Alright, I'm smart enough to use the spell now.
Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel.
I'm saving souls. That's why I'm not popping all my souls. I need to have enough money to buy the weapon that I'm going to be using. This part, I don't need a weapon. The game gives you one. Super useful because it saves me the effort of having to get materials to upgrade a bow. Okay, they're not doing as much damage as I thought they would. Nice. Didn't have to take anything else off other than the weapons. Oh, come on. That should have hit something. Well, they both missed. That's cool. I got 4 of them. That's pretty good. Just need to hit 2 more. Got 2. 3, I think. There we go. Boss is coming down. This is a safe-ish spot to stand. Oh, Miyazaki, come on. I need to like get a Miyazaki emote for Franker Face 8. The one Ella has or something. Miyazaki, please. Or maybe make my own, like a Miyazaki Scoots or something. hammer? Why? Are you fucking serious? I mean, what the fuck? Dude behind me didn't even make any noise. Daniel's Gaming Machine 4, dude. Alright, now we can go get the weapon. She's standing right next to the stone? Where'd she go? There she is.
Soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel.
Yeah, we have a lot of souls, but will this be enough? I'll just pop them now. So I'll notice. Yeah, we have enough. Exactly enough. Alright. Oh, I need to equip the something or other too. Okay, we got a lucky dragon cycle for some reason. That was weird. Normally that dragon is burning the moment you come in. Oh, while we're at it. We'll save Bro Strava while we're at it too. Oh, I don't know how Milt was able to do that corner backstab. Hey, come back. Oh. All right, just gotta go kill Tower Knight, and we can get to the weapon. It'll be kind of spotty, but again? Strange dragon cycles today. I was hoping maybe one of these guys would drop the weapon for me and save me the walk. Doesn't look like that's going to be the case, though. Okay. That did not hit me. I was trying to think about what to do with my hotbar. That's not very good damage. Yeah, that's way better. Just parry everybody. Way better. Alright. No! Give. No! Not you! Ah. Right, kill these two. Please. Yep, 420. See you later. Almost there. Free secret daggers, though. Come on. More bombs. Ow. Come here. Over here. That was awkward. It almost didn't work. Dude's blocking door. Ow. Thanks. Moment of truth. So expensive. Alright. We'll just run through the level again. That's the plan anyway. Oh, I didn't really pick up that many souls. Yeah.
And trade with your soul.
You know what? I'm just gonna dupe the shards. That's what I'll do. I don't feel like farming. Nobody wants to watch me farm. The farming takes like 30 minutes. And it's literally just me killing crystal lizards. And like one black phantom that really poses no threat to me. So I'm just going to dupe. Huh? I broke it somehow. Whoops. Dang, it's Milt. Thanks, Milt. How goes stuff? Wait, did that work? That was a weird one. It did work. Alright, we got our weapon. Oh, we can upgrade, or level up, I guess.
Soul of the mind, key to life's ether. I mean that.
Time to go fight Man Lurker. Man, this weapon looks really weird. I am not used to this weapon. Oop. It's like bigger than a standard longsword, I guess, is the best way to describe it. It kind of makes me think of the Alderside sword a little, with how big it is. Don't worry, I spent an hour and a half on a run. It means I'm gonna probably die to gravity here. What did I just say? I need to learn the speedy way of getting down here. I mean, technically, this is safe. But the speedy way's speedy, you know? What the... Min... Oh, no, I only had 2 left. Perfect. I forgot to dump junk in the box. That's what I forgot to do. So this is just technically a better longsword. Whoa. Pretty good damage. It's not a dagger, but it gets the job done. Sweet. Yes. That was not what I wanted. 420 though. Oh my god. Tractor beam attack. He always backs up when he does that attack. Let's give him a good... Nope, that did not stun him. He has like a stagger, and I never remember how to do it. I think it's like a specific weapon type will make him stagger more often. That's he's busy over there. Pretty good damage. I'm just getting hit too many times. There we go. Yeah, this weapon's not too bad. We're gonna need to switch to another weapon, though. Whoops. Oh, that's fine. Barely scratched me. Crap. What? Felt good popping my back like that. Yeah. Oh my god, that was annoying. See if I can get lucky and not have to deal with Ostrava. I saved him in case I needed to, but let's just hope it doesn't have to come to that. I've been practicing 3-1 skip. I'm getting more consistent at it now. The first part is the part that I keep messing up. Yeah, like I got a pretty good I made my own photo references mostly because when I tried to watch like Kragan or like In Silico's older runs, most of their I don't know, it's just like their references just didn't work for me. So I ended up just making my own. And for the most part, they're consistent enough. The only problem is me not being consistent. Plus, that's not even like I still have to practice all the other skips, like 2-1 skip. Like I vaguely remember how to do it. Oh boy, looks like I'm not gonna get that pierce down. Yeah, I know. It really is super easy, but you know, I always second guess myself. Plus, I saw Simo do it much faster than. I think the skip did the skip slightly change when I wasn't looking or something? Yeah, 3-1 is definitely the one that I've been practicing the most. Like I haven't even touched like the several of the other skips mostly because of that. There's like 5-1 skip I still have to practice. I've never even attempted that one. It's mostly because I don't do fall quit out. I don't do quit out skips that often either. Like I know they exist, but I know in current any percent there's only like one as opposed to like 2. Oh hey, that's great. Nope, didn't get it. Nuts. Yeah, it's always about position. It's the same with 3-1. Position, position, position. Plus I have to figure out how to deal with that mind flayer. Time to go to World 3, I guess.
Soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul
More
of the lost,
dexterity.
drawn from its vessel. Let strength
I'm thinking. Yeah, I'll go to World 3 and get some other armor. Yeah, they looked pretty finicky from watching Nax. I think Nax was the only one that I was watching doing them. Sorry, that was like a force of habit from practicing. What? Turned around for some reason. Oh, that's fine. I need to just do one-handed running attacks with this. It's just way better.
Please, help me.
Ah, I ran past the coronet. Free MP. Oh well, I'm not gonna go back. Almost forgot. gonna get light weapon. Nice damage. That's definitely pretty good damage. It's got at least 10 to 15 points on top of the longsword. Getting all the spice I can for the weapon buff. Oh, wait. Nope, that's not spice. That's a crossbow. I had to think. My memory's not so good at item placement in this area as it used to be. I am getting the silver bracelets, though. Ah, fucking hell. Wasn't mashing the fucking button hard enough. I hate it when I fucking die to junk. Oh my god. Well, 2 hours down the tube. Well, I'm not gonna restart my run anyway. I'm just gonna continue. Huh? Error updating title. Chatty, what are you doing? Failed settings. Chatty, you don't use tags. Stop telling me about this. Well, time to practice 3-1 skip, huh? I think my method is probably very slow.
Please, help me.
I think I'm a little bit too fur. Hold on a sec. See, this is the problem, is that this should be it right here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. 3-1 skip. First time I was able to do it without getting stuck. Fucking hell. I'll just do another method of getting Clever Rat Ring set up. I'm still really mad though that I died to something as nothing as this thing. Ah, whatever. I haven't been picking up the Stone of Ephemeral Eyes, so I'm just gonna let myself get a free one when I kill the boss. Yeah, it happens a lot to me. You'd think having a health bar this big would save me. It doesn't. A health bar is a lie. If I had a bow, I could practice the killing this dude too. We'll just do the old strat. It's hard to figure out. Don't think there's any good tutorial for it. Yeah, unfortunately, no. I had to do photo references. Like, I just took screen grabs of setups that I think would work, and then they worked. So I would just hold on to them. But yeah, it was the same with me. My problem with the first part was placement, was direction that I was running. And then the second one was just camera angle. And like position. I mean, I guess that's the best way to describe it. I don't really know. Maybe I need to look into Birdo. Maybe he has like a good tutorial about it. Shoot me. What? Hold up. Why didn't that... Shoot me, come on. He died to it today? Yeah, I know. I have the Thief's Ring. I was just trying to be safe. Because I always do Clever Rat Ring and no death. Because it's literally a free fight. I say that and then I don't have enough stamina to kill her. Fuck. Please be her. Nope. Jebaited, pretty much is the best way I can describe that. The look on my face. I forgot to go save Frake. Whoops. I knew I forgot to do something. Well, let's go save him. So I can get light weapon. That's why I'm saving him. I need more damage. I should practice man-eaters with Clover Rat Ring set up. We're gonna go kill Penetrator too. I'll kill Penetrator and then I'll go, cause I need to get the Pure Stone anyway. Whoa, hey, don't do that. Thanks. Ooh, the wombo combo. Man, what the hell? The ring doesn't help that much with this weapon. Maybe I'm just blind, though. Alright, time to do the big boy skip. Easy. First try. First time I've ever done it. Nice to see that it's actually that easy. Please get out of the way. Please get out of the way. Thanks. Don't need Yuria. Rip her. She's dying and she's gonna rot in that cell. So is Bjor. Everybody's rotten tonight. Oh, you're not a spear guy. I thought he was a spear dude. You need to turn around first or you get a short roll. Oh, that sucks. DS fix. Demon Souls version. Oh, come on. I made the roll, Miyazaki. I rolled correctly.
Help!
What?
Help! Soul-starved soldiers are after me. In the name,
In the name
of
that is all
that
that's sacred, please open this
gate.
door.
Oh Lord, hurry!
Oh Lord,
please.
punish me. For I have not the strength to punish myself. Thanks. No! What? Where did you come from? Urgh. Hate the hitbox on that stupid stab of his. Here. Alright, have a good one, Milt. Good to see you again. I haven't heard from you in like months. So it's always nice to know you're still alive. I need to be on Discord more. That's what I should do. Thanks for the stone, chump. Yeah, good night. Take care. Ow. Yeah. Wow, that's a pretty good instability hit. Damn, this weapon has pretty good thrusting damage. Thanks. They did exactly what I wanted with that soul. Perfect. I love how you can just not do that, that's for sure. I was gonna say, I love how you can just make them rebound off your shield. I think you can do it practically with any shield. Or any small shield, more specifically. I need to go to the bathroom real quick, so I'm gonna be right back. Be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Nature calls. Nuts. Thought I'd meet him before he could do a hyper armor attack. Pretty much when he's in the middle of an attack, he can't be staggered. Fire is really, really useful because it makes him wince every time you hit him with it. Or usually when he's not in hyper armor. If you hit him when he's out of hyper armor, he staggers for slightly more, just like a slight amount of more time. So it's always useful to knock him about a bit. We need to go free Frake. I kind of want to get a Diet Coke, but it's kind of late. I should have made a clip for that, the skip. That's what I should have done. I'll do that when I'm done. Milt made me think I should make a video about it. Detailing my thought process. Oh, hey. Sorry. Because there are videos about how to do it, but they're all text. And I feel like a voice would actually make the video a little bit easier to understand. I say that, but I've only successfully completed that skip like twice twice meaning I did it from start to finish without having to reload. But I feel like my method is consistent enough if I do it consistently, obviously.
You have...
Soul of the mind, key to life's ether.
Alright. Time to go kill the man-eaters. Oh, rapier, please? Nope. The penetrating sword. I completely forgot about that one. There was idea for me to want to use it once. It would have been the same problem, though. I would have had to have killed at least one archdemon to get to it. I don't think that would have been a problem. I'm pretty sure the only problem with that weapon is that it doesn't do enough damage. For whatever reason, it just doesn't have very good damage. Oh, no, all the damage is in the thrust. They put all that damage into the thrust. Everything else is garbage. I'm trying to think about what game I want to play after this. I'm going to play something. Ah. Missed the timing. Put her stream maiden here in the bottom corner. Okay, what is it? Up here. Get the... Note to self, take off, deep syringe. Hit the wrong save again. Damn it, that was what I get for hesitating. I get knocked off because I didn't think about it. My guess is I'm loading in, falling through the sky and into the abyss below. Shoot. Miyazaki. Oh my god, I didn't roll. That's why I got hit. That's fine. That totally hit me. Of course it did. That's fine. Come. Oh my god. I knew I was gonna get hit. It's fine. That was not fine. Neither was that. That totally fucking hate that attack. And he keeps just doing memes. I didn't... Did I take damage for that? What the f... Okay. They blindfolded. Why wouldn't they make them without borders? You know, like railing or something? OSHA violation, mostly. Let's just say the old monk, the yellow monk is a really... He's like a cut corner kind of dude. Oh, no, I evoke Miyazaki for every game. It's just my thing at this point. You're just acrophobic. Yeah, I know. I remember you telling me about that. It would be nice to have some railing. How about... Whoops. Forgot to put the ring back on. Thief's ring makes it a little bit safer to run upstairs. Out of the way, please. Thanks. Oof. Don't bleed me. There we go. Didn't go so well, but it went. You ruined the emote. Double blind. Why are you wearing sunglasses? Oh, you want to know why I wear these sunglasses? I'm blind. Kind of made me think of that one demon girl from Helltaker. I can't remember her name. I think she was named Justice, because she was they tried to make her look kind of like a lawyer type. I think. Side roll, by the way. I didn't mean to heal. This was a no-death run, but then I died to a stupid thing, so now it's just a regular run.
I'll done.
I'm proud of myself because I was able to do 3-1 skip, which is a really annoying skip. I was able to do it without having to reload. Because the game has the option to reload characters. Like, it's the only Souls game it's the only Souls game that allows you to do that, it seems. And it's super useful for quitting out. If you're about to fall off a ledge or something. Super useful. Bombs. Royal Lotuses in case I get poisoned. Whoa, hey! Damn. Guy's got the moves. Now there's like a skip here that's called the... It's like a slope quit out skip. So you're supposed to like hit the ledge right when you're reloading your character. But I don't know it, so I'm just going to do the way that I normally do it. Which is the slow way. See, this is a slow way. Get hit by a bunch of enemies. Make a lot of unnecessary movement. You know, standard procedure for my stream. Alright, if we stand here, get most of those stupid rats. We are the rats. You want to kill them because they plague. Almost on hit. But I think it's because I'm wearing this set of armor, I should be fine. Come here, lady. I'm gonna call this a lady now. Big Bertha. Such a weird place, so many merging corridors. Yeah, this place is very claustrophobic. Man, the wind-up on that attack it's like 2 frames. How is anybody supposed to get in on that attack? You don't. Simple. Nuts. Okay, good. He didn't... Man! Men! I got greedy. It's fine. Take my weapon. There we go. I'll get some free heals, too, because those guys fell off. That'd be nice. There's a mechanic in this level when you kill those enemies that I've been stabbing, if you throw their body off of a ledge, an item related to that specific corpse will spawn in the boss room. It's the same items every single time, but it's always nice to have that happen. For the longest time, nobody understood exactly what caused these items to spawn. But it was only within like the last year or so. A data miner actually took a look at it and figured it out. What the hell was that? I mean, his attacks are so mean. Also, I had to delete a bunch of streams. You're not hungry anymore? I feel like I should eat something, but I'm not hungry. I think it's because my sleep schedule has been off for such a long time that I can rarely tell when I'm supposed to be hungry anymore. I need to wake up more early, more often now. Forgot to put that on. Yeah, I knew I was gonna get poisoned eventually, but we got these lotuses to cure poison. Only 3 bosses to go. I was thinking about whether or not to get that grass, but it's not worth it. I'm doing this because it recovers my stamina slightly every time I do it. So 2 hand, 1 hand, you see my stamina stops for like a second every single time I do it. So you can run just slightly longer. Oh, come on. I hit roll. Miyazaki. There's like a brief window when you hit the muck that you're able to continue rolling. Because normally it'll stagger you like this. Or it's like, I can't move. Ran out of stamina. In fact, some of the swamp overlaps the land, so sometimes you'll just be standing in swamp when you're not supposed to be. Like right there. A lot of slugs. Safest way is just to run through the muck. These guys can't see you. The only one who does is this guy right there. Here he comes. Fine. He gave me a push. He's helping. I'm helping. He tried to poison me too. Glitchy textures. Camera. Can I get to the platform before I get poisoned? Nope. Okay. Just don't get shoved. No, I said don't. The people here are really pushy. Ah! Burns. Whoa, hey. What the hell was that? What the f- Bit delayed there, game, don't you think? Whoop. Go back. Okay, there's like a weird kill plane, like right down here at the bottom of this valley. Like if you jump from up here and land at just the right spot, it'll kill you instantly. Only from up here. It won't do it if you're from below. I'm fairly certain of it, but we'll try it anyway. So there's like, it should be like right here. Yeah, it's like this corner right here. If you land right here at the wrong angle from like up above, it'll just kill you instantly. It didn't do it when it, probably because I didn't land correctly, but I say correctly. You don't want to land that way. It's the correct way to kill yourself in game.
Leave us, slayer of demons. This is a sanctuary for the lost and wretched. There is nothing.
This sword kind of reminds me of Solair's sword.
Please, leave quietly.
Whoa, camera! What the hell was that? Nobody cares what you have to say. Ask Strava. Whoops. Okay, okay, I'm kidding. Damn. Okay, damage is not too bad. It's like 4 riposts, maybe? I need to bait him into coming back up here. There we go. What's your favorite weapon? Probably either the Keelage or the Blue Blood Sword. Oh, and the Secret Dagger. It's like a 3-way tie. Secret Dagger is really good. I always forget about it. It's like, I shouldn't because it's a really good weapon. I let her die because I'm toxic. Plagued. Why am I poisoned? Why am I plagued? What's up, Fun Crusher?
Soul of the mind, key to life's ether.
Hold on a sec. The problem is that you can't tell.
Soul of
I forgot, didn't I? That explains the damage. Whoops. You think Village rumors are true? That the best Souls remake? It's really weird that a lot of people like to perpetrate, or they like to put forth that rumors are fact because some person that's supposedly reliable at getting rumors out knows what they're talking about. It's like, as much as I would like to believe it, when I see information, actual information, I'll be excited. But right now I'm just kind of like, I'm waiting for the information. Just need some information from Soft. What to wear when nothing looks particularly good? I forgot. Hold up. We'll use this. Did I have anything else? Let me sit here for a second. I think my inventory is fine. Yep, I can still carry more. I didn't want to get shanghaied or bamboozled or whatever when I get some grass from these red-eyed knights. There he is. Dang, that's some pretty good damage. Thanks. Thanks, don't. Ow. Come. Nothing. Hey, how's it going? How do you remake something already as good as a Souls game? Well, you make Scholar of the First Sin, obviously. Let's hole up. Let's hole up here for a second. Panic heals in case I don't do this right. I never do this right anymore. I used to do it well enough. The thing is that it's like a certain timing, and if you mess the timing up, you get blasted. Like that. Miyazaki. Dragon. Wait, that somehow worked. Okay. I'm cool with that. Okay. I'm cool with this. Oh no. That's fine. Hold up. See, if I did it right, I could have kept running and I wouldn't have gotten... I would have ran right under him, but it didn't go well. So now I have to, bait out his breath. Left to right and then right to left. And that's right to left is when I'll run. There we go. He should still be blowing fire. That side. Because, like, when you stand underneath him, he starts blowing fire below him. Oh, come on. That was supposed to make him back off. Hold the door! Sorry, you're gonna have to get the next one. I learned about this. There's like an AI exploit that you can do with this boss. I'm not entirely sure what the exploit does. But you can apparently use this, the White Eye Stone, to just trick the boss into doing a specific attack. So I was trying to see if I can make him do a certain thing. You just have to stand at a distance to do it, and it'll make him more likely to do a specific attack over another. We can also do this. You just walk forward. And just stop right here. Hardest boss in the game, by the way. Yeah, he just turns around. Nice. Oh, wow, he... Hold up, we'll try it again. It really does work! could have just got lucky though. Try it again. Oh my god, it works. Fucking hell. Wow, that is so fucking busted.
How did you...
Oh man. Big ups to In Silico for that one. Holy smokes, that is so fucking broken. Okay, so yeah, that's the exploit. You scratch your butt and it makes him do a jump attack every single time. I thought it would make him like dash at you. No, it makes him do the jump attack every time. Wow. Busted. So if you guys want to fight the boss really easily, the jump attack is super easy to dodge. And it's very predictable. Because you just use it and he's immediately jumping. Even at a distance, he will come up and then jump. It's crazy.
You have been chosen by the Old One. Shall thou seek everlasting demon
Does it work
souls?
with any butt scratch? Good question. I think it's just because it's an item you can't use.
Pain, suffering that fills this world. God is merciful.
So creative.
Created
Wow, that's a damage difference indeed on this one.
souls. Tragic veil of existence.
Waifu lives.
My thanks.
Super glitched, dude. The wall disappears. For whatever reason, it disappears and you can't go back.
Soul of the lost withdraw.
2 hours 18.